On the move now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pulls it in. It's Hill. They keep the drive going. It's a first down of the 46.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Moves out of the pocket. The short completion of the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
From the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line. The Ducks are looking to keep this drive going. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Dropping back, it's Lewis. He'll try a pass here. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
On the run here, lets it go. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, that's a great job by this defense of getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. That leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But, boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
Looking to throw yet again. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Close to the tight end. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Can he get there on the ground? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and nearly an interception by the big fella. Couldn't quite hold on to the ball. Incomplete.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Close to the tight end. Finds the receiver wide open. Now here he goes. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This time enough for 1 more play in the half. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. They'll go for it on 4th down, likely the final play of the first half. To throw, it's Lewis. He escapes the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, they roll the dice here, call that play, and it works out. They get points on the board. They cut into the lead. Now you got a ton of momentum going in at halftime to make some adjustments and come out feeling that you can come back and win this game.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Getting set to kick the ball off now. return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Makes a quick grab. It's a nice game. Will move the football up to the 27. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window.
It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up fourth down. The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field when it comes for a second punt of the game. Did not get a hold of it, not what the punter was hoping for. And here's the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Again, makes it second and medium. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
You set it down to the offense. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. A quick juke. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And in first down, they go right back to him. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. To throw, it's St. Clair. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
It's third and goal after the incompletion. Can they punch it in from the 2? Out of the gun now on third down. Touchdown, Ohio State. They finish off the scoring drive.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep down the left side. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
This quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Looking deep to the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And the Ducks with first and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run up the middle. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Third down. This offense really using conversion here, down multiple scores. To the air, it's Lewis. With the catch, it's Moore. The reception makes about 7 yards, with fourth down coming up here.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. The Ducks look to keep this drive moving. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Press it, run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Second down after the incompletion. Keeping it on the ground here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Breaks free. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. And now the 11th play on this long drive. And looking to throw now on first down. He lets it go on the move. And it's caught wide open with room to run. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks on a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to throw. It's Lewis. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Second and goal, they hand it to him again. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Well, this has proven to be a fun one for 2 teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
Boy, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
Pulls it in. It's Porter. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets him a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Snags a good throw. He brings him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson.
That's a good chop here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll try the ground game here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Can he make it to the marker? Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first.
He's in the clear. Past the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 1st quarter. fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Looking to throw. It's Lewis. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent that deep shot.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He'll throw it now. And this one is caught.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball and be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the track route and gets some positive yards.
3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Quick completion to the tight end. Gets some space around the 30. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. The Ducks are going to keep this drive rolling.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still go
on the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And midfield. Across the 40. Past the 20. At the 10 now. And they'll finally bring it down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense cannot be stopped. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Moves out of the pocket. And the defense brings him down.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Kickoff fielded inside the 20. And he's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Handoff from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Escapes the pocket. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Second down play coming up. They'll hand it off. Finds room at the 30. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. Some hard running there through a tackle. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. On the move now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he'll be brought down. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, it is incomplete. A chance for a big man takeaway there, but he couldn't quite hold on.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Ball comes loose. Offense grabs the fumble, but it's not enough for the first down.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. And he goes down, and that's how we will end it. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.